All right, Pressure McCray is going to take on the infamous, the champion of champion in women's MMA, Cris Cyborg. 4-1 versus 6-0, 37 versus 39, both 5'8", both weighed in just over 150 pounds of 152.8 and 153.8. This is going to be 6 rounds of boxing action. This is going to be exciting, AJ.
Couldn't agree more. You got a legend and a power puncher boxer.
I'll tell you what, I don't know that much about Precious. I do know a lot about Cris Cyborg, obviously. Mixed martial arts background. She has great hands. I've actually sparred with her quite a bit back in the day at Ruka when she was training under Jason Perillo. And Cris is not only a great boxer, she's a great lady, a very nice lady.
One of the nicest. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I've had a chance to work firsthand with her as well, and one of the most nice, down-to-earth women you could possibly think. But when she steps in this cage or this ring, it's like she's got a switch, and she goes into full fighter.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited.
She's got to be the greatest fighter. A lot of people say it's Amanda Nunes. I think Cris Cyborg is the one. And now for the final introductions before this amazing matchup in boxing, it's Garrett Furton.
Live from San Jose, California, Fight Night moves now to our co-main event presented by Habas Law. 6 two-minute rounds in the super welterweight division. We now introduce to you first the blue corner. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 152.8 pounds, wearing the black trunks trimmed in purple. She boasts a professional boxing record of 4 wins, 1 loss, with 2 victories coming by way of knockout, sharpening her skills at New York City Cops and Kids. Hailing from Seattle, Washington, she boxes out of Brooklyn, New York, Pressure Harris McCray. Now we introduce her opponent fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the San Jose Shark trunks, she stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 153.8 pounds. Undefeated as a professional boxer with 6 wins, 2 coming by knockout, a dominant force across 2 decades in mixed martial arts with world titles in every major organization. Training at Team Benavides Boxing from Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil, returning to the Bay Area, making her Fight Night debut. Please welcome the icon, Cris Cyborg. The referee, Mike Rinaldi.
I'm not going to lie, I've been looking forward to this one. Cris has got a great history in the Bay Area. I mean, winning multiple fights as a Strikeforce champion. She knows Scott Coker very well. She's also had belts in Invicta, Bellator, UFC, Strikeforce, and there's one more.
PFL.
PFL.
And PFL. She's touched every market you can possibly
Every
think
single
of.
belt that she could get, pretty much. I bet she's got some other ones we're not even thinking of. In Brazil, maybe, or smaller organizations. Okay, 2-minute rounds here for boxing action. Just hands are being thrown. Precious McCray and Cris Cyborg. And Cris will not come out of the gate being all wild and crazy. She will feel it out, and she's very cerebral with her attacks. Precious landed a good shot already. I don't think it affected Cris that much, but Precious did land it. Exchanging. AJ, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing Precious kind of respecting the power of Cris. Both kind of filling each other out. Got a lot of jabs going here.
Precious got a very closed-off traditional boxing stance, I'm noticing.
Cyborg a bit wider. More mixed martial arts stance. Cyborg really pumping that jab to the body. Precious trying to counter Cris.
Yep.
Cris just beating her to the punch every time.
Good shots from Cris. Precious wearing it, no problem. Yeah, Precious looking for that counter shot. Maybe that pull too even.
Cris doing really well with her head movement.
Oh yeah, she stays busy. She's moving her hands and her head. That's a normal thing for Cyborg. Good first round. Good first round. I mean, this is boxing, so we got more rounds, shorter time periods, and these fighters are sizing each other up and thinking about what they're going to do later on in the fight, how they're going to score those big shots. Now I noticed the cut man is working on Cris. I'm not sure why. She might have got headbutt because I don't remember any big shots.
I don't see a cut, but he's just Vaselining her up.
Okay. Now I'm not really seeing that on the other side. Let's take a look at some replays. Precious landing that inside left hook. They each threw a jab to finish it up.
Yeah, both fighters really active with those jabs, kind of filling each other out. 2-minute rounds, so. 1 down, 5 to go.
I mean, Precious doesn't seem intimidated by Chris's record at all. She's smiling and she's ready to go. Again, 6 2-minute rounds of boxing action. Cris landing the jab. And Cris might be turning it up here now. She just did it right there. Was she waiting to just turn it up?
Possibly. Just kind of filling her out with that jab.
We see that in boxing a lot.
Jab's the key.
No, I'm saying we'll see that in boxing a lot where fighters will wait till a certain round to really turn the pressure on, and then it's just like a switch.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't want to blow your round, or blow your wad, especially when you know you got six rounds.
Oh, big overhand right from Cris. Snaps a jab.
Hook.
That was a crisp left from Cris Cyborg. But Precious right in there, landing a jab of her own.
She's got to do something because once Cris gets that momentum going forward, it's hard to stop her. It's like a shark smelling blood in the water.
Oh, big right hand to left top. And Precious is good counters. Precious does have a 4-1 professional record as a boxer, and it's showing.
Nice left hook on the way out by Cris.
You know, Cyborg's looking to parlay this boxing venture into some bigger, massive fights, big money fights. And this is a good test. Oh,
right.
She hurt her. She's hurt.
She's on
Precious is hurt. And Cris will attack now. This is the beginning of the end. Cris will, that's it. That's it. She's hurt.
We're going to get an 8 count here in a second. She's just reaching for her.
That's it. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was it. Precious doesn't like
Cris
it,
Cyborg,
but she got saved.
Beautiful second round.
She was marching forward. She didn't know where she was. That was
no, she had no idea. I could have saw an 8-second count, but
to be honest, the referee could have stopped that 5 seconds earlier, and I would not have complained.
agreed.
She was walking into shots.
She was walking on stilts.
Her corner's even telling her just chill.
Chill, breathe, take a break. Let's look at the replay here.
Wow, that was the overhand right. Now she's on tap dance street.
Yeah, she's just wobble-legged, trying to compose and bring it back together.
In the ear, and that's the equilibrium, and you know about that.
That's an immediate off balance. No matter how well trained you are, how in shape you are, when you get hit on the temple, it's something about that equilibrium shot right to the temple that just makes you go wobble-legged.
Cris touched her in the ear, hit that equilibrium, and Precious couldn't find the ground. She's feeling around for it everywhere. And that's really what it feels like when that happens to you. It's kind of hard to explain unless you've experienced it.
You don't know where your legs are.
Yeah. So Cris, with that second round victory, that moves her boxing record to 7-0, undefeated. As a boxer, Cris Cyborg delivering on expectations. Very impressive. And Precious was doing good with the counters, hanging in there. But Cris Cyborg ended up being too much for her. I think Cris did turn it on the second round.
Definite. You know, you always kind of want to feel, especially in a 6-round fight, you want to take that first round, kind of feel it out a little bit and see where you guys are.
Yeah. I don't think she was looking to really do much damage in the first, and she did in the second though, and it really worked out for her. The lady from Curitiba, Brazil, with the victory. Let's throw it into the ring. Garrett Fertig's going to tell you what happened once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Rinaldi steps in and waves off the contest. Official time, 1 minute, 57 seconds of the second round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Cris Cyborg.
Cris Cyborg moving to 7-0 as a professional boxer, following through with those big hands, landing lots of big punches. Very, very successful. Great work from Cris.